Okay, so now part two really of this. Masterbox have also brought out this one, okay? Now this actually is their Zombieland series. So as you can see, oh yes, we are all zombies here. So if you're a little bit like me and you love your sort of, you know, Walking Dead, Nation Z, the latest one I'm well into is The Strain. If you haven't seen that, watch that one. That's brilliant. Some great special effects in that one. I absolutely love it. Then obviously you could go along with something like, say, Man Down series right in here, okay? So there we go. This one here is called Zombie Hunter Road to Freedom, and as you can actually see, it's her on the bike there. So this is Masterbox, so it's MB35175, okay? So having a look around, actually what you get, you don't actually get the bike, remember that bit, you're only getting the people on it. So actually what you've got is the cop, the guy with obviously something coming out of his face, okay, and then obviously the people lying down, and obviously her on the bike, and some stowage items. So it's got down here, you could use any of their bikes, funny enough, from their series as well, okay. But there we go, that's the general thing to it. There's your parts call out as you see it right there off the box. Okay, so in here we actually have screw, which was nothing left in that one. Okay, so generally right off the bat, if you just move this out for a minute, I'll pull it back in a second. That's all you're going to get. I know it doesn't seem a lot, again, for another £9, but trust me, where else are you going to get one? So if we do move you in just a little bit so we can have a good old look at this. So starting up here in the corner, obviously you've got, I think that's the cop's head, the legs, the various stowage items all dotted all around here. This one, to be honest, isn't as gritty. It's got a little bit of burring between the molds. You might be able to see a little bit just down on here, but these are easily cleaned up type things. They're not anything off the problem, all right? But generally, working down, you can see very nicely molded. Obviously that's her leg from the bike facing down, obviously up, the gun, everything else looks like we've got a scarab down the back there and all the things, okay, and generally working around them all, very nicely done. Some nice detailing on the head, the hands, very nicely cleanly molded, okay, right the way through to the hair and all those areas. And then right up here we've obviously got that whatever's coming out of his head or mouth, you can have it in or out. So obviously this is this guy here. Again, beautifully done. The way the hands are actually molded looks extremely lifelike. It's not just their generic, you know, as is. They've actually got some movement to them, which is a very nice touch. And then generally down, stowage items. So we've got fuel or water cans. Obviously the coat, her coat she's wearing hanging right down. Okay, some stowage items, backpacks, things like that. And then moving down, obviously we've got the legs of another guy, open shirt, mouth closed on that one, and things like that. Okay, and then obviously on the blind side, we can have a good look round as well. No problem with any of those. Some nice detail right the way through. And to be honest, there's not as much flash on this one as there was on the Man Down kit. That had a lot more flash actually on it. Okay, this one's a lot more cleaner, crisper type mold for this one, working all the way around as you can see it like that. Okay, so there we go. If you are wanting to do, you know, something a little bit different for your diorama, then the Zombieland series are definitely for you. And as I said, they go quite nicely with something like the Man Down series if you wanted to make your sort of diorama from a lot of the hit shows that are at the moment. So there we go, that's Masterbox for today. So two great little kits from them. A little bit flashy if we're honest on the Man Down one, but definitely the Zombie series one is a lot cleaner of a kit. Some very nice, I love the detailing, the positioning of the hands and the way they've actually all been put out. So really nice on those. Great kits.